Saga. Take it 2-0 against Titan Shift. Welcome back, y'all. About to bring you round 2 of this Modern FNM. We might have 5 rounds tonight. We have 18. Crowd's kind of mixed if they want to do a 5th round or not, just because people have a long way to drive. But next up, we're going to have Crumb on Jun Saga again, and then we're also going to have John on 4-color Omnath. So it's either going to be 4-color control, 4-color elementals, something to that effect. So let's get into it. Alright, about to get into this. So, we know a bit about Jun Saga here. 4-color Omnath. I don't know John's exact list here. I'm going to say that a lot. Probably going to be running the 1 ring. Maybe some Elishnorn. Fury and Solitude. Good board removal. A new card. Possibly we're going to see Delightful Halfling. It is a 1 green for a 1/2. Tap, add a colorless, I believe. Or you can tap and add a mana of any color, but you can only spend that on a legendary spell. And it can't be countered, I do believe. So it's kind of like a Cavern of Souls for legendaries on a creature. Best way to explain that one. Alright, so I see Leyline Binding, I see the Ring, and a Prismatic Ending. Inquisition was only able to get the Binding, or the Prismatic Ending. Now we got that glare again. I think our paper has fallen. Urza Saga from Crumb. Turn 2, Tarmogoyf. That's going to be a sorcery artifact land. It is a 3/4 Tarmogoyf. Fetch a Triome at his end step. Windswept Heath, pass. Tarmogoyf getting in for 4. No, it's not, because Prismatic Ending. breeding pool tapped, I believe. Glare's kind of rough right now, but I believe that's a breeding pool tapped. And Crumb is going to make a Construct token. That Construct token is actually available from the boardroom, which is our shop sponsor. It is made by, I almost said Arcade Post. Oh, why did his name just slip my mind? Rope Arrow. Rope Arrow is who it's made by. And this is the set here. Let's show it to you real quick, and then we'll get right back into the game. Here's the set. You have a Flatwoods Monster, which is the Construct. That's the one Crumb is using. And then you have the Angel, which is Mothman, West Virginia lore. And the Grafton Monster, which is a 3/3 beast, perfect for all your commander needs. Alright, so let's get back into that game, y'all. Those constructs are 3/3s, thanks to that Haywire Might that he has. Ring is going to meet a Haywire Might. John's kind of in a rough spot here, but it did shrink those constructs by losing the Haywire Might. Believe that is a preordained. Seeing some preordained in Modern. That's nice. Just got unbanned. It's good to see it. Nice to see that it's found itself a home in one of the most powerful decks in the format. But, you know, it be what it be. Trying to think of the best thing for John here. Omnath would be really good for John here. He's got that fetch land ready. Probably why he hasn't cracked it yet. Just waiting on an Omnath. Orcish Bowmaster. I'm going to try to apply the pressure with that. I don't hate it. Alrighty. Solitude is going to take care of probably the Orcish Bowmaster itself, I would imagine. Yeah. Hey, buddy.
What up, man? Josh has officially
Alright. Elishnorn, the ring, preordained, starting to flip over into John's favor. Sorry, y'all, I had to take care of something. Randomly started bleeding. Had to take care of that. John is at 1, and the ring is at 3. Plays another ring, sacrificing the old. Ring being abused in Modern right now. Spellbomb hitting his grave. Terminate, meeting an Elishnorn. It's a really good answer to an Elishnorn.
What's up, man?
Hey, buddy. Fury, going to take care of the Orcish Bowmaster, Orc Army, then a Solitude. I'm telling you, this is filling in John's favor here, even though he's at 4. Crumb's at 6. About to flip-flop that to 7 and 3, hopefully. Flooded Strand swings 7 to 3. See what Crumb has. Ragavan. Yeah, you binding the monkey. You have no reason. You have no reason not to binding the monkey. Okay, he takes it. Oh, Crumb, you're killing me, buddy. You're killing me. Shaking the table. Okay, right on. Let's flip the mic over to them real quick. See what's going on with them. What is going on? That was bad. I am sorry, viewers. We'll edit that out, maybe. Who knows? Alright. Back into this. So let us take a look at the One Ring. for those of you who are unfamiliar. One ring, 4 mana, legendary artifact. It has indestructible. Whenever the One Ring enters the battlefield, if you cast it, you gain protection from everything until your next turn. A lot of people abuse that by bouncing the ring and replaying it, or just playing a second ring to where they just kind of fog themselves nonstop. And then, at the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life for each burden counter on the One Ring. You can tap the One Ring to put a burden counter on the ring. And when you do so, you draw a card for each burden counter on the ring. So you tap it, draw 1, tap it, draw 2, tap it, draw 3, and so on and so forth. Oh, I didn't mark John as having that one. Might be, y'all. Nihil spell or Pyrite Spellbomb from Crumb. John's probably going to fetch a Triome here at Crumb's instep. Ren and 6. Pass. Fetch. Get a Triome. Preordain. Scry 2 and then draw. Choose top in a certain order. He wants both those cards. There is the delightful halfling I mentioned at the beginning of the round. Leyline Binding is probably going to meet Ren and 6. Yeah. It's the right call there. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in, chatters. Lizzie. Sorry, the blurps aren't working. I'll do my best to do the blurps for you, but thank you, Ellie Jobel. Thank you. Thank you. I will do my best. Alright, so here we are in game 2, for those of you joining in. We are in game 2 of round 2 of this 4-round Modern FNM. We have 18 players tonight. So far, a Leyline Binding has met a Ren and 6. And then we have Crumb, who's starting to get Saga to go off a little bit. He's got that Saga token. He got this Pirate Spellbomb from the Saga. There's another Ren and 6. Got Urza's Saga back from the grave into play. How is everyone doing tonight? Sorry about that glare. I will go out there and try to figure out what's causing that glare. I thought we had it figured out once, but maybe something new that has developed recently. There's the Omnath, the namesake of the deck. Omnath is, in my opinion, one of the more broken cards in Modern, but it does require you to build around his casting cost. Omnath, let's see which ones there are here. I think this one is the locus of all. White, blue, no, it is not Omnath locus of all. Why can't I remember which Omnath this is? Hang on, y'all. Sorry. Is it locus of creation? I think it's locus of creation. Max, if you would like to, feel free. I'm not going to say no. Just make sure you leave your bag outside for me, please. Alright, when Omnath enters the battlefield, you'll draw a card. He has landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield, you gain 4 life. If it's the second time you have landfall, you add green, red, white, and blue. If it's the third time a land enters, you deal 4 damage to each opponent and each planeswalker you don't control. So with fetch lands in Modern and Ren and 6, that's where it can become a problem with Omnath. He's going to evoke a Fury, which means he has something else he wants to cast. Maybe a second Fury, because the way he's dealing damage here. Swinging Omnath to kill Ren. Delightful Halfling coming into play here. And Pax. Alright, I think I did see a Leyline Binding in John's hand. Unholy Heat Delirious kills the Omnath. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. You know what, Ellie? He should be able to see the chat because they have the stream out there. I may try to do something about that real quick. Hang on. See if he even notices. How's that, Ellie? Does that help you? Maybe. Getting fancy in here, all right? See if he notices that for you. But getting into this game here, Leyline Binding is going to meet a Ren and 6 is going to meet a Leyline Binding. We'll see how long it takes Ellie for him to realize that that's going on. Another construct from Urza's Saga. You think so, Ellie? You think we'll be here all night waiting for him? This one's looking like Crumb might take back over here with all these construct tokens. Jonathan has been fighting hard. I'll even pin that for you. We'll pin it for the next 3 minutes. See if that's enough time for him. Shadow Spear, Haywire Might, Pithing Needle. Pithing Needle is probably named on Ren and 6. We're probably going to be seeing a game 3. These constructs are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sixes. Down to 3. Haywire Might's going to hit the binding, getting Ren and 6 back. I would probably tick down that Ren and 6 just to ping for 2, just to try to get that damage in. No, he got Saga back. I think Brian has finally caught on.
How many Twitch streams do you usually get?
How many do I get?
Huh?
Right now we've got 11 in chat.
11 in chat?
Uh-huh. Why?
Dude was asking.
Yeah, we got 11.
Like average number
Average on a
on a good night.
on a good night average, probably about this.
So like
Yeah.
12-ish.
Yeah.
10,
I mean, it varies. Like, all right, y'all. While we're in between here, I want to talk about this real quick. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna get off that, check the chat, put some music on for you while they're doing that and shuffling up. So hang on.
Let sleeping dogs lie still. Don't count too much on the weatherman and pray before the meal. That's good advice and it works for me. Make hay while the sun does shine. And when the chips are down and the trouble comes, hope will help you realign. Yeah, hope is a funny thing. You can catch it like the flu. If you don't have it, that's just fine. We can send some down to you. It's okay to fret and cry, just don't stay down too long. 'Cause they got hope up in Detroit, and it's time to pass it on. And hope is bread to a hungry soul, it's aloe for the burn.
Hello. We are getting into game 3 of round 2 here. We have that message that you saw scrolling there. We actually have the man, the myth, the Brian, the member of the Glizzy Gang. Welcome.
How's it going? It's good to be here.
It's good to be here, he says. Ellie, I got your request. I got him here. Glizzy. You haven't seen my hat tonight, Ellie, obviously. You'll see it after this round's over.
It's a pretty good hat, I gotta say.
Thank you.
It was cracking me up.
Thank you. We are about the hot dog here.
Got that classic Thoughtseize action going on.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's not... Yeah, it is Lorwyn. Well, it's not...
It's probably the
it's not traditional
Masters.
Lorwyn because it's got that little sticker on it.
Yeah, that's a double masters one. Still, it's a classic art.
My favorite Thoughtseize art is the puzzle piece.
That's the full art one.
It's the one from Double Masters, the box topper.
Yeah.
It's the fairy taking the puzzle piece out of the skull. It's beautiful.
That's the one I play in my Legacy deck.
It's beautiful.
I'm still honestly partial to the Theros one where the dude's just falling apart,
Yeah.
and turning to dust.
Theros has a special home for me because that's where I kind of really started getting into Magic with Theros.
Same.
So that's where it's got a special place in my heart.
I'd been like around the Magic scene for a long time, but it was Theros was the first. Like I think actually Theros pre-release was my first like Magic event.
My first Magic event was the Journey into Nyx pre-release. Yeah.
That was a good one.
Then I had prom the next day. Yeah, I went and was a nerd, and the next day I had prom.
God, midnight pre-releases.
Yeah, I miss that, man.
I don't.
Why?
Because I had to work them most of the time. I'd play in the weekend ones, but I had to run the midnight pre-releases most nights.
So I didn't think about this till today. Delightful Halfling is just a Cavern of Souls on a creature.
Kind of. Because I think it's a legendary spell.
Yeah.
So as long as you're playing at any density of legendaries, I mean.
Yeah. Your creature of the chosen type is legendary.
Yeah, but you also get planeswalkers.
Yeah.
Planeswalk-
Well, you guys couldn't see it on the thing because I don't have the camera up. I did the creature of chosen types in air quotes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm talking.
Legendary Halfling is a really good card, though.
Delightful Halfling.
Or delightful legendary, whatever. I'm 3 beers in.
3 sours in, man.
They're
Can't
so
hold
good.
it.
Shout out to the peddler. Shout out to the peddler. They do some good stuff.
That Bernardo fruit punch is pretty hot.
Yeah.
I'm about to go get my second one. Alright, so 4-color Omnath is probably holding up Solitude or a Leyline binding here. Trying to see that hand.
I would say Leyline binding's probably more likely.
John is very protective of his hand. He does not want anyone to see his hand. Not even himself. So, thanks to your wife, I now have an impulse message board.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Shout out to my wife.
Yeah. It's all thanks to her. We were wanting to see how long it would take for you to notice that was there.
Yeah, I was I was hanging out front. I mean, the screen was right in front of my face, obviously.
Yeah, that's why I did it that way.
Clearly, I was not paying attention.
All right, Orcish Bowmaster.
One of my favorite cards, honestly, that they've added to Magic, and it's also one of the reasons why I'm not super fond of Modern right now.
Really?
Yeah, the card is super strong. I think it's fair strong, kind of in the same way that Ragavan is inherently broken, but in the context of the format, it's fine. It's fair. Modern right now, and I know that's not fully the case, but it really feels like a Bowmaster ring or bust. And something about that, I do not enjoy playing it. The format. I play Bowmasters in Legacy. I mean, it's a great sideboard card.
Yeah, it's fine for Legacy, bad for Modern.
Yeah, it's weird, and I don't necessarily think it's bad for the format, but it does not fill me with joy.
Well, I mean, if we look at let's just look at the top 6 real quick. Rakdos Midrange is Bowmaster.
Yeah.
Crashing Footfalls can play Ring. They can.
Mm-hmm.
Mono Green Tron with KGC, it will play Ring.
Yeah.
4-color Omnath, obviously, plays Ring. Burn, that's the outlier. But Burn is inherently good against Ring because it says damage can't be prevented in some of their cards.
Yep.
So Burn's inherently good against Ring, and they can't play Orcish Bowmasters, nor do they have a reason to.
Yeah.
And then Living End.
Surprising to see Living End so high on the.
Yeah, it's number 6.
Yeah.
Living End's number 6.
I mean, good for all the Living End players. It's just not something I would have anticipated, I think.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Just looking at this, 5 of the top 8 decks would play Bowmaster or Ring.
Yeah. And none of those decks are the deck that I play. Well, and the deck that I do play is a Bowmaster deck. Sadness. Pain and suffering.
Alright, Urza Saga's got 2 Constructs out in the field now. Fury is probably killing one of them. No? What did Fury kill? Did I miss that?
I think we missed that. I think that was...
We were talking meta and I missed the Fury kill.
Yeah.
Anyone in chat see what that Fury killed?
I'm gonna go tell them to stop shaking the camera.
It's Crom.
Is it Crom?
It's Crom shaking his legs, yeah.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Yeah, it's Crom shaking his legs.
Alright, well.
It's fine when he puts his hands on the table because it steadies it.
Okay, yeah, I see that now. Oh well.
It's all good. I'm not too
I am
worried.
also a compulsive leg shaker.
We need to be sponsored by Dramamine.
Yeah.
I might try to see if I can get that sponsorship in the works until we get a stable tripod. All right, Ren and 6. Tick up. Is Haymire Might a 1-2?
I feel like I should know this.
I feel like I should too because I'm supposed to be the person who commentates all this stuff. Haywire Might is a 1-1. So he's probably thinking about killing that Haywire Might here.
Well,
that way, but he can activate it to get rid of the bonding.
It doesn't seem like... I mean, force him to do it.
Well, he's doing it.
Yeah.
He gets his Termagoyf back.
Tarmogoyf, the most resilient card in the modern meta, it feels like.
Tarmogoyf has been in Modern since 2012
Pretty much, yeah.
and has not left for almost 11, 12 years.
It's a card that it doesn't do anything except beat face, and it's not even the best at doing that, but it just refuses to go away.
Yeah.
Because it's Tarmogoyf. Something about that card just will never go away.
Crumb getting in there. So that's 3/6 Graves, we're going to assume land, artifact, creature.
It's got to be at least
instant
a 4
sorcery.
or 5,
I'm gonna
not
say a
5,
5.
6. It's probably
Because there's a
5,
Wrenn and 6 somewhere.
Yeah, so it's probably a 5, 6.
I mean, he has to block. That's still going to be 3/8. I think he's dead. Unless we're underestimating the size of that Goyf. Creates a construct, makes it bigger. Leyline binding the Goyf, okay. Nice little play there. Leyline binding a construct. Oh my gosh, that was hot. That was hot. Kept John in. That was beautiful.
That's why he was hiding his hand.
Hey, that's a clippable moment for me. That's something I can. We're in turns.
John's always out here with the hot plays.
We're in turns. I think is what that die was. Yeah, hot play.
Fire. Agreed.
Oh no, this can't be. That felt deserved here. Was that beside you? Is that what that was? I don't know what's going to happen here. Yeah, we're in turn 2. 7-18. I don't think John can win through life total. I think we might go 1-1-1 here.
Yeah, that's probably his best bet, is trying to tie it.
Just stay alive long enough to get the turn again and pass.
Yeah, but it's going to be close.
Crumb could top deck a bolt too, and that'd just be rough.
Because constructs are what?
Construct's a 2. 2/2. He's at 1. I've got faith in you, John. Okay, beside you the construct. I think that's 3. I think.
Oh, it's one of those weird Planeswalker
Yeah.
loyalty dice. Okay.
Yeah. I didn't know we were on turns. I didn't even hear him say it.
I didn't either. But I mean, looking at the time, it's
about
it is
right.
Time, yeah.
Prismatic ending. Okay, that Fury.
If he had-
What's he got for dashed Ragavan though? He could just rip a Ragavan, dash it, and win.